Welcome back to Echoes of the Past. In the third episode, continue our journey through the dystopian world of 2077, where the past and future collide in unexpected ways. David, our intrepid hacker, finds himself in a precarious situation. The Shadow Walker's near miss in the previous episode has left him shaken, but more determined than ever to uncover the secrets of the ancient African artifacts. As the neon-soaked streets of Nyataku pulse with an uneasy energy, David knows he must act quickly. Seeking guidance, David turns to his mentor, an elderly woman known as Mama Zulu, hidden away in the heart of the Zulu enclave. Mama Zulu's dwelling is a stark contrast to the high-tech world outside. Here, the air is thick with the scent of incense, and the walls are adorned with traditional African art. Mama Zulu listens intently as David recounts his close call with the Shadow Walker. Her weathered face creases with concern as she realizes the gravity of the situation. "Child," she says, her voice barely above a whisper, "you have stirred the hornet's nest. The corporations will stop at nothing to keep the past buried." But Mama Zulu is not one to back down from a challenge. She reaches into an ornate wooden chest and pulls out a small, intricately carved figurine. "This," she explains, "is a key to unlocking the secrets you seek. It contains the coordinates to an ancient library, hidden deep in the heart of what was once called Africa." David's eyes widen with excitement. This could be the breakthrough he's been searching for. But as he reaches for the figurine, Mama Zulu pulls it back. "Be warned," she cautions. "This knowledge comes at a price. The journey ahead will be perilous, and you may not return as the same person who left." Undeterred, David accepts the figurine, feeling its weight in his hand. He knows the risks, but the pull of uncovering the truth is too strong to ignore. As he leaves Mama Zulu's dwelling, the old woman's words echo in his mind. "Remember, David, in this world, knowledge is power, but it can also be a curse." Back in his hideout, David begins to prepare for his journey. He upgrades his neural implants, reinforcing them against potential cyber attacks. He knows the Shadow Walker will be watching, waiting for any opportunity to strike. As David works, his mind wanders to the implications of his discovery. If the ancient library truly exists, it could change everything. The corporations have spent decades erasing the past, rewriting history to suit their needs. But with access to this knowledge, David could expose the truth and potentially topple the very foundations of their power. The preparations take days, each moment fraught with tension. David can feel the net closing in around him. Strange figures lurk in the shadows of the alleyways, and unfamiliar drones buzz overhead. The corporations are getting closer. Finally, on the eve of his departure, David receives an unexpected visitor. A young woman, her face hidden beneath a hooded cloak, appears at his door. She introduces herself as Amara, a fellow hacker who has been following David's exploits from afar. Amara warns David that the Shadow Walker is not working alone. She has uncovered evidence of a vast conspiracy involving not just the corporations, but also rogue AI and even elements within the Zulu community itself. The stakes, it seems, are even higher than David had imagined. Despite the mounting dangers, David knows he cannot turn back now. With Amara's help, he formulates a plan to throw off their pursuers and make it to the coordinates hidden within the figurine. As the first light of dawn breaks over Nyataku, David and Amara slip out of the city. They travel light, carrying only the essentials and the precious figurine. The journey ahead is long and treacherous, taking them through the ruins of once great cities and across vast, irradiated wastelands. Along the way, they encounter other survivors, each with their own stories of loss and resilience. These encounters serve as stark reminders of what's at stake, not just for David and Amara, but for all those who have been oppressed and marginalized by the corporation's reign. As they near their destination, the landscape begins to change. The barren wastelands give way to lush, overgrown jungles. It's as if they've stepped back in time, to a world untouched by the ravages of the corporate wars. But danger lurks even here. Strange mutated creatures stalk the undergrowth, and ancient defense systems, still active after all these years, pose deadly threats to the unwary. David and Amara must rely on all their skills and wits to survive. Finally, after weeks of grueling travel, they reach the coordinates. Hidden beneath a canopy of massive trees, they find the entrance to the library, a structure that seems to defy the laws of physics, seamlessly blending advanced technology with ancient stonework. As they stand before the entrance, David feels a sense of trepidation. He knows that once he steps inside, there's no going back. Whatever knowledge lies within could change the course of history, or destroy him in the process. With a deep breath, David places the figurine into a recess beside the door. There's a moment of stillness, then a low hum begins to build. The ground trembles beneath their feet as the massive doors slowly swing open, revealing a corridor that stretches into darkness. David and Amara exchange a look of determination. Whatever lies ahead, they're ready to face it together. As they step into the unknown, David can't help but wonder, will the echoes of the past they uncover be a key to a better future? Or will they unleash forces beyond their control? The doors close behind them with a resounding thud, leaving the jungle silent once more. The next chapter of their journey, and perhaps the fate of the world, awaits within the ancient halls of the Forgotten Library. As the episode draws to a close, we're left with a sense of anticipation and unease. David and Amara have taken their first steps into a larger world, one filled with both promise and peril. What ancient knowledge will they uncover? And how will it change the balance of power in the neon-drenched world of 2077? Join us next time on Echoes of the Past as we delve deeper into the mysteries of the ancient library and the forces that seek to keep its secrets buried. The past and future are on a collision course, and David and Amara are caught in the middle. Will they emerge as saviors of humanity, or will they become just another echo lost to time? The answers await in the next thrilling episode.